So, what we're talking about right now is how to get a software optimized OBS build. What we're gonna do, and like if you got a low end PC, oh man, I used to restart my computer, reset it back to factory defaults. Every time I messed up, I would reset it back to factory defaults. Right. Man, I was creating restore points, trying to figure out where the problem was occurring, backing everything up, saving everything every time to figure out where I was messing this up, what program was crashing me, all this type of stuff. How come I couldn't keep a live stream up? I could not keep a live stream up without disconnections happening in OBS. I was researching everything, trying to figure out how is this happening. And so this is the workaround that I came up with. What you're gonna do is, if you want to set up OBS, the first thing you need to do, I'll take you here. The first thing you need to do is you need to go to a website called Stream Elements. Stream Elements Live. Right? So I'll Google search that and it comes up right here, streamelements.com live right here. So once you got to Stream Elements Live, you're gonna log in with that, with your Twitch or your YouTube, either one. And then you will get the file, you'll get Stream Elements, which is like the parent program. It's like a parent program, the updater for OBS. So you might as well just get that because you don't want to stay with the most stable and latest version of OBS anyway. So just get Stream Elements, and then that'll give you OBS, and you're gonna want, like right here, download Stream Elements Live. Boom. I don't know if they ask you to log in, but if they do ask you to log in, just use your Twitch or your Google to log in. Yeah, they probably do because they know my name right here. This is, I'm already logged in. They got me right here. Xbox ID Killer Kid. With YouTube, I'm logged in there, it seems like, because that's my YouTube channel name. So they'll ask you to log in with Twitch or YouTube or something like that, and you'll download this right here. And then once you do, you'll create the it'll ask you to create a shortcut icon and start the program. You know, after you unzip it or whatever, say, create a desktop shortcut icon and start it immediately after, you know. And yeah, you're gonna want to do that. And then once you do, it'll just bring you to a screen that looks like this, but with less stuff on it. It won't have all the stuff on the sides here, on the right hand side where my mouse is, or on the left hand side, or it won't have all these populated things right here. But it'll be the basic format. But yeah, it'll bring you here. Now, then after you get here, what you're going to do is, this is the very, very first thing, as a matter of fact. Well, I mean, you'd have to download Stream Elements first, so I guess the second thing, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Restream right here. And that'll ask you the same questions. It's just going to ask you to log in with your Twitch or your YouTube. But this is a relay service. And so this is cool because what it does is it takes your stream and relays it to other websites. So I think they allow you to relay, like if you pay for the package, you can stream up to like 35 websites. I don't know, I think it costs like $300 a year to do that. $300 a year, something like that. Stream to like 35 websites. But you're gonna log in with your Twitch or YouTube here, and then you can actually go the step even further. I create my own ID and password for everything. I just don't use Twitch and YouTube to log in everything. I create my own ID and password for that site too as well, so I have total control of it. But like I said, you can come to channels here and you can add in, I don't know if it'll let me go there right now because I'm logged in right here, but underneath this file right here, yeah, what you'll do is you add in channels. It says add channels right here. live. Like if you look here, I'm live right now on streaming on Kick and Twitch from Restream. It says I'm streaming on other sites through another program. We'll get to that later. But you can add these channels. And if you don't know, like they got YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, Kick, Instagram, X, TikTok Live, Rumble, Trovo, Custom TMP. Then they got D Live. I'm on that one. A couple other sites you never heard of, and it just goes on and on. You can sign up for as many as you can, and you'd have access to stream to those with the press of a button through Restream. And like I said, they even got the custom RTMP one right there. I forgot to click on it, but or hover over it. But if you don't, if like you for some reason they're not listed on this list for instant connectivity, you can just click a custom RTMP code right here. You can, I guess it's an upgrade or something. Shouldn't be though, because you can just create a custom RTMP normally. Yeah, you just stick the RTMP URL, whatever the site name is. Stick the website name in it, whatever, and maybe your page name after the / might even have to be in there. You might have to copy and paste your identification to that website. Get the stream key, your specific stream key, so you can stream as you on your page with your content. I wouldn't never click use authentications or nothing like that. Don't make it harder for yourself, but you can input custom RTMPs in there too. And then you want to go in here and find their your RTMP for Restream itself. I won't go through that, and you'll have to find that out because I'm not going to show my RTMP. I'm using display and all that. I'm not going to show my RTMP, but you have to get Restream's RTMP from them, and that's what you're going to input if you're going to use them as a streaming destination. So what I mean by that is after you get the OBS set up and everything, when you come here to the settings in the stream port right here, you're gonna say the service is going to be Restream, and you will be then found your specific stream key, and you will put that right here. So you will copy and paste your stream key right here from Restream once you find it, just like I have right there. The reason why we're doing this and we don't just see where it gives the option to connect Restream, that's a bad idea. Don't connect Restream just to get a custom RTMP from them, because bad things happen when you connect Restream to your OBS. Bad things happen. Main bad thing that'll happen is you'll lose control. You lose control of your Twitch stream info. You won't have any capability to modify your Twitch stream info. And that's bad. And there's a workaround to that I created, a solution that I found. If that's happening to you, and we'll get to that in a minute. Now, in the appearance, this doesn't matter just how it looks, yummy and gray, and that's the reason why you look over, this is gray where I'm scrolling over right here. And, that's nothing specific or special right there. You just change that's the appearance the way the app looks. You can have it with pink borders or something like that if you choose the other one. I had it with that borders for a minute there. I don't feel like they got a couple different borders right here. I think I changed the Ratchny as the pink one or whatever, but that's just messing with the appearance of the way the app looks. It's not really important. Things that are important here is like I said, you downloaded the Stream Elements OBS Live to make sure you had the latest stable, most stable version of OBS. That's the reason for having the constant updater. And even before I got on today and started tampering with my OBS, it had an update. So I'm always working with the most stable, most latest version of OBS, and that's the way I like to keep it. And I have it automatically checked for updates on startup in here. So you want to make sure these two things are set, and click these three things right here, nothing underneath that. I don't know why you would want your automatically record when streaming. That's just a waste and a drain. Like I said, we're talking about low-end PCs. You don't need to record everything. And even if you did, the point is to use software to defeat the limitations of your computer. So what you would do is I'm going to get to that in a minute, but you're going to be using HP Dropbox and things like Microsoft OneDrive to store, your things. Why keep copying and rewriting over even though it's a solid state drive in my computer, just don't do it. Just don't do it. So it said you're only going to click the top three. You don't want to have these things keep recording when stream stops in the stream. You don't want to have these other things. Just click these three. Source snapping, I like that high, so it's at 15, and of course it's enabled to make that happen, and these two are clicked. And I think that's about it in this section right here. Output streaming, this is the most important thing. I have to use the video encoder, the QuickSync H2.64 after trying things over and over again. This is the best resolution because it kept my problem of my CPU usage down to 27%. So I'm operating CPU usage will be at 27% when I'm streaming, and that's the best I can get it. So I'm using that as software encoder most likely. Yep. And rescale output bilinear fastest but blurry if scaling. 720p I'm scaling down because I'm actually using an Xbox Series X, and I have two 1080p TVs. One is wall mounted, one is on a stand, for my computer, and I'm actually downscaling because the Xbox Series X can put out in 4K, provided you have a TV that can render 4K, which I don't. I have a 1080p TV. And then you would be able to stream from that TV the resolution of 4K, provided you have a 4K capture card, which I don't. Mine is only capturing in 1080 max. But that's how that works, and that's another subject. But that was just tied into my thing about the resolution that I'm scaling at. I'm super downscaling for real. But that's cool. Most people are going to be looking at these things on the phone anyway. The encoder settings are CBR control bitrate or constant bitrate. The constant bitrate is max they really allow on Twitch is 8,000, so I set it one less than that, so 7999. TU7 fastest best speed. Profile high, 2-second key interval, normal latency, 3-second B frames. Okay. Recording is going to be a little bit different. We downscaled down to 720, but in recording we could do 1080 because it's not outputting a stream anywhere, so that's less work on the computer. Just set it to 1080 or higher if you're capable, 1440 or 4K if you can, but you're just recording. That doesn't really cause any, you're not worried about being disconnected, when you're recording, so I don't see why not. And like I said, I use the recording path here. I set this go to OneDrive. I could use HP Dropbox, but the thing is, it's using Microsoft storage. They have huge data centers with servers that are more advanced than anything population has. So why not just use their SSDs to store your VODs and your content and give them $2 a month for a terabyte or something like that. That's what I do. So you have HP Dropbox and OneDrive. You can set those in there, and those are cloud storage. That's where you can store your recordings. That'll be good. Use the MP4 because that's still like the best format to use, really. Video encoder, like I said, is QuickSync H.264. That's what works on this computer. Audio track recording is 2 for Restream. That's Restream's audio track. Everything is played on 1 anyway, but this records on 2. Rescale output bilinear fastest but blurry if scaling. Again, I'm setting this to 1080p in recording because I'm not worried about being kicked from a live stream or dropping frames or anything like that. You're just recording, then it doesn't really matter. Constant bitrate, 799, TU7 fastest best feed, profile main, 2-second interval, latency normal, B frames 3. Now the audio, I watched everybody, a lot of people's content creator streams, and they all say use 320 bitrate. So you're gonna scroll through tracks 1 through 6, and there's 6 tracks, and you'll also see that later on when you're messing with your audio. Everything that gets recorded in audio has 6 tracks to it, and so you're gonna set all 6 tracks to be at 320 bitrate. Replay buffer, like I said, don't worry about that. You have Xbox or PlayStation for clipping things, making clips and stuff. And then you have OneDrive to store your stuff, or HP Dropbox. You don't need to, be having a constant thing to make clips. And, unless you're playing a computer game, that's where this would matter. If you're playing a game on your computer, not using capture card, it's all rendering from your computer, it would make more sense to have this enable buffer thing, because then you don't have an Xbox to do that. That would be the thing. And that's just extra, just using 19 megabytes of memory usage right there. And like I said, working with low end, just trying to get everything done real clean. Audio, desktop audio, that would be the Pioneer 40-inch TV 1080 that I'm on for the computer. Microphone is the one I'm holding in my hand, the Audio Pro X5 microphone. Video, same thing, is putting out from everything. Pioneer, which makes car audio. I didn't even know they makes TVs till Best Buy gave me one off a warranty deal that I had, but it's another subject. But Pioneer 1080p TV right there, downscaling it down to 720, bilinear, fastest but blurry. If scaling, it shouldn't be scaling, because it shouldn't be scaling up. It's downscaling, and it's getting smaller and compact from the image and all the stuff that's the 4K resolution is being put into the capture card, so shouldn't be. FPS is down to 30. Even though the one, I got to get better capture card I want to get a next to 120 or 240 hertz TV. I'll see which, most likely 120 hertz next Black Friday. Because I would love that. That would be so smooth. Hotkeys, you don't need to mess with that right now. The hotkeys will be set up to do things like these things right here. You do it with your sources right here. These things right here. I don't know why that came up. That's close to the edge or something. Oh, I can't get in there until I gotta go over this last part, and then I can get in there. But whoa, what happened? Okay, so the hotkeys, you're gonna want to set that up for things later, and I'll show you in a second. But underneath advanced, you're gonna want to set that up for process high, priority high, show active outputs warning on exit. Yep, on that on exit. Everybody talks about Rec 709 and 300 nits. It just came that way. I didn't change anything. I didn't change anything there. Stream delay 20 seconds. Give yourself 20 seconds. Like when you hit the button, give yourself 20 seconds to get properly set. Make sure your camera's set and everything like that. 20 seconds after you press the start stream button. You know what I'm saying? Gives you time to have everything set. I didn't change that. What is that? Preserve cutoff point, increase delay when reconnecting. Yeah, I guess I didn't change that though. Automatically reconnect, I set it to 12 seconds, maximum 25 tries, and of course you have to enable that to make that happen. I didn't really change anything. Make sure this is on. Dynamically change the bitrate to allow the constant bitrate to adjust itself to make sure you don't get kicked or lagged. So you want to do that. I guess enable hardware source acceleration. Yeah, enable browser source hardware acceleration. So browser source hardware. Yeah, you want to make sure that's checked. Never disable the hotkeys. Make sure that says that, because you're gonna want to use those later on. So, and like I said, there are cool things that you'll be able to do with the hotkeys. Like I like to make these move source plug-in, make my camera slide and make other things slide and transition around the screen like that. So that's one of the things that you can actually utilize hotkeys for. You can press F1 or F2 or whatever to make that slide around. Or you could press, it could be the slash button, whatever you program to make you do that. You know, you can press a button to make you do that. So that's your hotkey. So that's the reason why you want to make sure those are enabled for projects that you have later on. Like I said, some of the workarounds that you had to do, and the reason why you don't connect Restream from the beginning is you gotta have that these custom browser docs right here. You can create custom browser docs for things like any type of website. You go right here underneath docs and custom browser docs, and then I got one for Twitch stream info, Twitch chat, Restream, and YouTube. And I'm sorry, and I forgot almost Aircast. That YouTube should be that YouTube is actually for tutorials. That's why I have that there. Not for tutorials, but reaction videos. So I can instantly pull up YouTube and react to content. That's why I have that there. I almost forgot why that was there. Yeah. But these four are going to be mainly important to you, which would be the Twitch stream info with the quick actions. Come with that. The Twitch chat, the Restream, and the Aircast streaming. And we'll go through each one. And like I said, to get them here, you name them whatever you want. They don't have to be named that. I just name them that. But the main thing is you copy the links that get them there. And once you copy the links and then hit apply, they will pop up here for docs that are dockable. So docs that are dockable, that will be the thing. So I can click this off right here because I got to show you about this. These two docs right here, like I was talking about, these custom browser docs. This one is has a Twitch stream info. I can edit the stream info right here, but it's the quick actions that are actually, that's what you're popping out and copying and pasting that link into the custom browser docs. What you'll be doing, you go on Twitch and you go to I guess your chat or your channel section of it, and I could actually show you that too. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to edit the video so I can actually show you where that's at, because it's real simple about all these. Oh, why did I even click that? I can just got it saved right here. Hit that Twitch, and then, like I said, you're just going to be popping that out. I think it's like in the stream manager is what it is. Yeah, I think creator dashboard, stream manager, something like that. So we go in here. I think it is stream manager. Yep. In the quick action section right here, you could pop this whole thing out. You can click on the three buttons right here. You have an option to pop this out. Yeah, pop out the quick actions. And once you pop out the quick actions, you can just do it just like any other browser, or browser window browser or whatever. You just pop it out like that. Once it pops out like that, there's a link gonna be in the top. You just copy and paste this link in the top, and then once you paste that in the browser doc right here, you paste this link, copy and paste this link. It will then be available for you right there inside of OBS. That's what this is, right here. Copy and paste that link, and you have your quick actions right here in a custom browser doc. That's what that is. So this next one thing we do right there, just you want to be able to control Restream on the fly, because you might decide they give you 2 websites to stream for free on Restream. Maybe you decide that those 2 should be Twitch and Kick like I did. Maybe you decide those 2 should be Facebook and YouTube. But you can change them on the fly after you create the custom browser doc. You just go to Restream's homepage, just copy. After you've logged in on Restream, you just would copy the header, the website login, at the top. You just copy that and paste that inside the custom browser doc right here. Go to docs and then scroll down to custom browser doc, and then, like I said, you're just gonna copy and paste the dashboard. That's what it is. Restream home dashboard. Copy and paste that from the search menu at the top, and then boom. Once you paste that, that's what that is right there. And then that way you have Restream dashboard right there. So you can just click in here and just easily change the 2 streams you want to stream to for free. Whether that be Twitch and Kick like I got going on, or that could be Facebook and YouTube for you. So that's the right side browser docs that, like I said, these things are set. The way you click them in, you can click, the way you lock them in there, I like to lock mine in there like that, so they're set like tabs. Like I can see the names of them and click between them, and I ain't gotta constantly move and adjust anything. It's just locked in place like that. So when I click these up on the other side like that with the name right here, just I can click on either one. That's good for me. So these two right here, these custom browser docs, I'm gonna get to Aircast in a second. I'm gonna have to show you something about that. This is just the Twitch chat popped out. I don't have to go through the same thing because you just go to the chat where we went to in this Stream Manager. I think it was called, Stream Manager or something like that on Twitch. And then you just pop out the chat and copy that link and make it, bring it right there in the custom browser docs again. You go to the docs right here, and then you go to custom browser docs, and then once you get here, you can name it something else other than Twitch chat. I chose to name it Twitch chat, and then I just copy and paste the link for the popped out Twitch chat right there. And that's what this is. That's actually the popped out version of Twitch chat in the custom browser doc. So, Aircast streaming. And the crazy thing about this was, watch this streamer, this content creator, LAS Curry. And he did not, I'm not even sure he recognized this was possibly the most important video he has ever put out in his life. The original video, I think I might just link it in the description when I'm done editing and stuff like that. I think I might just link it in the description. That's the most important video that he's ever done in his life, and I gotta give him his credit on that. His original video was how to stream on Kick from Xbox, and this was the workaround to do that. Was the Aircast app was the workaround, but in doing so, right? The thing that dawned on me was, hold on, wait a second, I'll show you why. It's because inside of Aircast, right here, I'm gonna pull this up. Inside of Aircast, what you can do is this thing, it actually piggybacks off your Twitch. And that's how you're able to stream on Kick from an Xbox. Because it'll piggyback when you launch your Twitch. It will piggyback off of that stream. It intercepts it, receives it. You gave them permission to intercept that stream, right? It receives it, and then it piggybacks other signals on top of that, and to other websites. So if you look here, Twitch is going to be my initial stream input, my main stream input right here. And then you get the option auto start when stream goes live, right? Experimental streaming engine. I click both of those. I like the newest technologies and newest softwares running things, so I chose click yes on both of those. Underneath here, you got multiple outputs. But the thing about it is, you click on this add stream outputs. You can keep adding them. You could keep adding. You could add all those. If you can get access to them right there, you could add everyone they got listed, and then you could even get custom RTMPs for even more. And it only costs, and the thing about it is, it costs $8 a month to get the unlimited. You get $8 a month. You will have unlimited access to keep adding, and I'm not done adding. I got DLive, Trovo, Um, I got YouTube and I got Rumble from a custom RTMP right there. I'm not done. I'm gonna keep adding things, but what we've done there is we have basically utilized two stream relay services. One being Restream, right? That'll give us two. We'll be streaming to one. It'll piggyback another stream. It'll piggyback off of our initial stream to another stream on Restream. So that's giving us two for free. But then you add this relay service, and now you can have 2 plus 20. And you could be streaming at like 22 different locations for an extra $8 a month and a little bit more bit rate coming off your upload speed. That's ridiculous. That is the most. This is why I say the video that LAS Curry did on how to stream to Kick from an Xbox was the most important video he's ever done, and I don't think he realizes it. But I got to give him his props. So that is why that last browser doc is going to be Aircast. Like I said, you're going to set this up to Twitch. You got most likely PlayStation has the same thing as Xbox, to where you can automatically stream to Twitch from your Xbox. And so I just go live from the Xbox, and I got a webcam coming for the Xbox pretty soon, because not all webcams work at the Xbox. So I got another webcam coming pretty soon, and then I'll have all these sites right here that I can just stream to. But I still stream to them, but it's just gameplay for content for edits and stuff right now because I don't have the webcam. But I'm working on that. I'm about to order that from Amazon. So that is that last browser doc that we were talking about right there. So let's go back into OBS. That is like, this is the homepage for what we were just looking at. I just put it in a custom browser doc is all I did. So I got 4 custom browser docs that control the stream and specialize it for me. You know what I'm saying? To my specifications. Yeah. Specification. Yeah. I said specifications, yeah. Specs to the way I want it. You know what I'm saying? Because this allows for me to have Twitch chat. And like I said, here goes another thing. I got to show you one more thing. This is all part of this too. You should get all this and do this all at one time. Like I said, all the settings, these custom browser docs, setting up with Restream, setting it up with Aircast, all that. You want to do all that, and then this is the another part you're going to want to do before I'm going to give you this, and then that can be the end of the video, because after that I want to get into the most needed sources and the probably the most needed plugins will be the next videos. But this is the thing. What you want to do is you want to make sure you can moderate all your multi-streams. Yeah, multi-stream. You want to be able to moderate them. You want to be able to see chats and everything like that. There are things that you can get. I'll have to go into later how to get transparent chat from overlays or either Streamlabs plugin. You get that right off the plugin once you have OBS. Your Stream Elements OBS Live, the plugin, you can go in there and get that as a widget, as a matter of fact. So that's the problem solved on that. But even when you get that, you have to have moderators in order to relay chat from different websites, so you can be able to talk with if you got 30 websites you're streaming at one time, then you need moderators passing along the chat, so you can read a chat from Dailymotion or Twitch or Kick. But you remember, like I said, you only got that one chat box open, which is Twitch chat. So you need chat from every website to basically come through Twitch chat so you can respond to everybody and acknowledge everybody. And this is the workaround that I figured out how to do that. And like I said, you need all these. This is before you go live. Seriously. It was just the adjustment of the settings in the custom browser docs. Really. That was like all we've talked about. Now, community moderation right here on YouTube, this is the best thing I can do. These moderators are the moderators that I have moderating my chat on every different website, streaming site, because what you want to do is like you would go into your Kick account, right? And your Kick channel, right? When you're streaming live or something like that, you would go into your, I don't even think you have to be live. You can just go in there on a blank channel like you're offline. But either way, you get in the Kick chat and you would type in the names of these moderators. You would have to set up an account for BotRix and Nightbot. And they have specialized programs that give you extra functionality. But Stream Elements, you're using Stream Elements OBS Live, so they're going to be a moderator anyway, pretty much. Streamlabs, that they have partnership because that's why they have the plugin built in. I don't know if it's built in. Maybe you might have to download it, but you want to download that if you have to download it. The plugin, Streamlabs. But you also want to set this as a moderator. These moderators, the way they are typed and everything like that is exactly the way you want to, I don't know, screen capture that or something like that. But you want to work on getting them moderators and setting them up in all your chats using the command /mod and then those names exactly where you see them. Even down to the capitalization of like the separate words like Stream Elements, like that with the E being capital. Type them like that. Make sure the pictures match. Don't have any fake bots moderating your chat. Get the real bots, like BotRix. It's bot and then Rix with a capital R in that picture. I don't know why people create fake bots to then moderate your chat, but you don't want that. You want the real bots, and that's what you want. Those bots right there. And like I said, Nightbot and BotRix, you have to set up accounts for those. They have websites, and you personalize the BotRix and Nightbots the way you want. These three are all linked to your whole streaming process, the Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and Restream Bot. But you still want them set up to moderate in every single chat that you use, every single one of them. And that's how you pass along chats. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, the basic thing was to show you the settings that you need on the low end PC, and the workaround to stream to this many locations on a low end PC was to bypass the work on the PC or the GPU. Just bypass it all by using software. Let software in the cloud do all the work. That's the point. And if you do that by using things like HP Dropbox and Microsoft OneDrive to store all your VODs and your videos and things like that and all your clips and stuff, that's less work on your computer. That's just less work. Using custom browser docs, having everything easily accessible is just less work. Having Restream right there and being able to change your Twitch stream info and having all these other things in there. Look, you want to add as many things as you can control from the pop out, quick actions pop out. Add as many as you like in there. You got your Aircast streaming right there to stream to. You could be streaming to 100 other sites right there. That's great. And then you got your Twitch chat. And like I said, you have this Twitch chat moderating all chats by giving those five bots that you saw as my YouTube moderators. Give them access to every single chat of every single site that you stream to. And then that way, that chat will be relayed into this Twitch chat box pop out. And like I said, also use the Streamlabs plugin, the Streamlabs plugin, to get that widget for a clear, transparent chat overlay. See, inside the Streamlabs, I won't go through that. That's pretty much self-explanatory, and that's going to be the last thing. And you can watch a video on that. And people will be explaining that, especially Michael Frayer Jr. He has a video on the Streamlabs plugin and the widgets and everything you can get from there. So that's just relatively small thing. I don't need to go through on that. There's a lot of different. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, inside of the Streamlabs plugin, once you get that, you can get a clear chat overlay from the Streamlabs plugin. Which, I mean, you're gonna have to create an account for Streamlabs. I mean, but that's nothing hard. You're gonna have to do that. You get the plugin, and that plugin will just allow you to use the features that Streamlabs OBS has that OBS does not. They're working in conjunction with each other to give each other's users more functionality. So, yeah, it's pretty cool though. Like I said, a lot of people to thank for the knowledge of some of the things, that you saw in this video today, and some of the tutorials that I've watched, such as, like I said, this guy, Nutty, who streams on Twitch and YouTube. I think it's like from Australia. Michael Frayer Jr., I've watched his content, and of course, LAS Curry. Who gave me the idea for the whole Aircast app thing. Like I said, that's probably the most important video that he's ever done, and probably does not even realize the significance of it. So I hope you enjoy it, and like I said, we're going to get to the most necessary sources that you should have if you want to create content, not stream, but create content. The most necessary sources that you need to have, and the most necessary plugins. And then, like I said, you see this right here? That this is one of the videos that came from one of the videos I watched from Nettie, watching your camera slide around, or making other sources slide around and do animated transitions and things of the sort like that. And I got a display capture on, so I can even show you this, because I got a display capture on. It'll show you like having different scenes. It didn't show the game because it's set up for the game, but I got my different gaming, chatting scenes, and it transitions, slides in and out. That's all part of the Move Source plugin, so you can smoothly animate things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, if you're starting off on a low-end PC, this is the setup that you're going to need. And I've been working with this for about 7 months, trying to get this computer to understand what it took to have all these plugins like Move Source and Composite Blur and all these different sources, and how to work them, and are they compatible, with the GPU, and will it crash my stream, and whichever ones didn't crash my stream, aren't too PC intensive hard work. Those are the ones I kept, and I eventually got to the point where I saved my work like they tell you to do. I created my restore points and backed up my computer and said, man, I got it set up now. So like I said, this is all about using software and workarounds to defeat a problem. You don't have a 10 terabyte computer or something like that, no problem. There's a workaround for that. You just use Microsoft OneDrive and HP Dropbox cloud storage. They have big servers in their data centers. You can use those through the cloud to store your VODs and your vids, and your content. You can use that to save it. Just give them $2 a month. They'll be happy. That's all you got to do. Like I said, Restream is going to cause you a problem. You cannot control your Twitch stream info. Every time you do it, it's going to keep setting it to whatever game you had set the first time. You could have been playing a golfing game. Now every time you go play Call of Duty, it's gonna change your Twitch stream to a golfing game. Can't have that. So the way to avoid that is do not connect Restream to your OBS. You're gonna have to get a custom RTMP key. No connection, just a custom RTMP, and use the server URL. And then since you're not connected, you won't have. They would give you this right here, this Restream, if you connected it. But they don't give you that once you don't connect it. So you're gonna have to use custom browser dock and just grab the dashboard yourself. Grab the dashboard, copy and paste the link inside of right here, the custom browser docs. Right here. Custom browser docs, copy and paste the link, and there you go, call it Restream. Like I said, this is total workarounds to defeat a problem. If you're working on a low-end PC, use software to defeat the problem of not having the hardware. You wouldn't have been able to do that in 2000 or 1998. But where we are with cloud storage and relay servers like Restream and Aircast streaming app, and using those two in conjunction, well, damn, my computer's the most powerful computer in the world if it could do all that. Because I'm not even using my own computer to do anything. I'm using cloud and relay services. That's how you bypass the power and the limitations of your own computer. You don't use your computer. You use Microsoft. You use Hewlett Packard. You use everybody else's computer but your own. And you use the internet and you use the cloud to do all of that. You don't use your machine. You use their machines. That's how you defeat that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you subscribe and take a look at the next couple of videos. As always, you want to hit that like and subscribe button right there, and I hope I catch you on the next one. And follow me on other socials like Kick at Killer Kid, or Twitch at True Killer Kid, YouTube at Xbox ID Killer Kid. Thanks, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.